Hi everybody, Mindy here. Today is Saturday. It is January 28th, 2023. I'm going to do another video today to show you what happened in this past trading week with the Magic EA. I did a video last week telling you how to change the calendar files for the Magic EA, and at the end of that video from last weekend I also talked about the amazing profit that the EA had done that week. That would have been the week of January 15th to January 20th, and that was a week where the account made $4,321.24 of booked profit for that week, and that was 43% of the original account balance, which started at $10,000. We always calculate the percentage based on what the account started with as its initial balance and not the current equity or balance numbers, because that gives us a more consistent way to look at the profit and how well it's doing week over week, right? This past week the account booked $1,750 of booked profit, which is 17% when you calculate that based on the $10,000 opening balance. So in the last 2 weeks the account has made essentially $6,000, which is 60% in 2 weeks. That is extremely high amount of profit for the Magic EA, and it's actually unusual. Most of the time I tell people that what can reasonably be expected week to week is somewhere between 1 and 3% per trading day over time. Now, there will be days when you don't make anything. There'll be days when the account might make 10% in a day, and there'll be other days when it might make 1 or 2%. But over time, it's going to average somewhere between 1 and 3% per trading day. Now, over the course of a year, what that means is that the annual profit using the Magic EA will give you somewhere between 200 and 750% over the course of a year. Okay, now I can't ever guarantee any specific amount, because all of the profit is based on how volatile the market is, the forex market, because the more volatility we have, the better the EA does as far as making more money. But I'm doing the video today to answer the question that seems to be on everyone's mind, and that is, what's so magic about the Magic EA? Okay, I get emails all the time asking me that question, so I'm going to answer it. And the fact of the matter is, the magic part of the Magic EA is that it actually makes more money off of trades that go bad than it makes off of trades that go good. And I can show you that pretty easily when we look at the account history for this past week. And what we do is, when we go to the account history, and just to make sure that you guys know I'm not fudging anything on you, I'm going to go back and do the calendar to the 22nd, which was when this trading week started, and I'll pull it over to Saturday the 28th, which is actually what day it is right now, but that will include all of the Friday trading, and click OK. Now, when we see this long scroll bar full of trades that closed this past week, what we see down here at the bottom is that the booked profit for this week was $1,750.72. Okay, now the thing is, the Magic EA is a bunch of algorithms, really, and what they do is they select the trades to take, and then it manages the trades. So if the trades go ugly, they will hedge, and then we have a situation in the Magic EA that corrects the hedges and gets rid of them when we no longer need them, and things like that. But everything the Magic EA does, it tells you what it's doing. Okay, so every trade in your account, when you're in your open positions, it'll tell you what kind of trade that is. Okay, and then that information also flows over to the account history. So the original trades are the ones that the EA is essentially selected to take. So if we sort by comment and then we find the area where it lists all the original trades for this week, what we see is they're right here, they're all together, and there's 17 original trades that happened in this past trading week, right? Now, when we look at those 17 trades, what we see is that we see one that did $149. That's very unusual, especially when we're talking about doing 3 mini lot trades, meaning, you know, the pip value is approximately $3 per pip, right? But it does vary according to pair. But what we see on most of these trades, we have one for 32, 29, 23, 27, 29, and on and on and on. Here's a couple down here for 46 and 40, 33. But if we were going to average, if we were just going to assume an average, we could assume that most of these original trades closed for about $30, right, on average. And there's 17 of them. So if you take 17 trades and then multiply that by an average of $30, that gives us about $510, right? And that's not a large amount, but if you're talking about an account that started with $10,000, $500 in a week is essentially 5%. And that breaks down to an average of 1% per trading day, right? But the thing is, that wouldn't be bad. That, you know, $500 a week on a $10,000 account, 5% a week, that's not so bad. But what we see at the end of the week is that we actually booked $1,750, right? So that's $1,200 more dollars that we booked over the amount that we booked off of the original trades that didn't go bad. That's the magic of the Magic EA. The magic is the fact that you make more money off of the trades that go bad than the trades that go good. And that can, like it did this week, essentially triple the amount of profit that you have over the course of the week. Now, if we go back and sort this by the exit times, what you see with the Magic EA is that you see things where original trades close, or you see these hedge trades that close. Hedge trades always in the Magic EA close for a loss. But they also will close a quick fixer trade in close proximity to the hedge. The quick fixer trade pays for the hedge and also gives you some profit in the transaction between closing the two trades involved, the hedge and the quick fixer. In this situation right here, the hedge trade closed for $54 negative, but the quick fixer closed for $110 of profit. So it more than paid for the hedge that came out for a loss, and it still gave us a nice profit of about $50. Here's another situation. The hedge closed for 53 negative, but the quick fixer was 100 positive, right? So in this situation, we made about $45. And it'll vary. Sometimes you'll make a lot more, and sometimes you'll make a little less, just depending on where the trades exit. In this situation right here, we had a $43 loss and a $98 profit. So again, about 45 bucks. But in every situation where you have a hedge close, you'll have a quick fixer that will close for more than the hedge. And by managing our trades that go bad, what we're doing is we're making a lot more money by doing nothing. Essentially, the EA does all the work, right? So anyway, we make a lot more money in the account than if it was a situation where every trade we made came out just perfect first time around, because those trades averaged about $30 each. Okay, that's the magic of the Magic EA. Now, the thing is, I hope that you're still watching the video. I want you to watch it to the bitter end. I'm going to try to talk fast and keep it as short as possible. But here's the thing that I'm going to do this week. And I've never done this before. But because I've had so much interest in the Magic EA and people who really want to try it, want to see it for themselves, want to use it on their own accounts to see if it really is as magic as I say it is, and I can assure you that it is. Anyone who goes to my website, and if you scroll down just a little bit, right here, you will see where I'm selling the Magic EA. It is $350 per month. Okay, now that might seem like a lot of money, but not when you consider how much money it can make. And that all depends on how the market moves. But we're headed into a time where we should have very high volatility in the forex markets for the next really year or so. Because as you know, financial markets all over the world are really having some problems. But the thing is, with the Magic EA, it doesn't matter if a currency pair is moving up or down. It doesn't matter. All we want is movement, and we want a lot of movement, and we want volatile movement, because the more volatile the market is, the better the Magic EA is going to produce. Okay? So anybody who buys the Magic EA today or tomorrow, that would be Saturday, January 28th, or Sunday, January 29th. Okay, those 2 days. It's the only time I'm offering this special. If you order the Magic EA through this link, I will give you 6 weeks instead of 30 days. 6 weeks of trading. So that's like getting 2 weeks for free. Okay, so anyway, that I hope will encourage you to go ahead and try the Magic EA. I know you're going to like it. And of course, I offer support. There are times when you do need to manually intervene on the Magic EA, but all in all, this is a perfect EA for somebody who really only wants to have to check in to their trading account maybe, a couple of times a day, or maybe once every couple of days, because the Magic EA is structured in a way that it won't overtrade your account. You will have absolutely no problems with having it margin call or doing anything like that, because the Magic EA is so smart that it knows when to stop making trades. Okay, and if it begins to get at a point where it would be considered over trading in the account, it will not make any more trades, but it will go ahead and manage the ones that it has made. Okay, but there are times that you do need to manually intervene. But of course, I teach you all of that. So that is a non-issue. Okay, so anyway, I hope that you take advantage of this. I hope that you give the Magic EA a try. It's perfect for somebody who is already trading a life trading account with $5,000 or more in the account. The EA can be scaled down to accommodate trading accounts of $1,000 or $2,000. But honestly, it really works better with $5,000 or more. $10,000, if you're going to start a new account, is the perfect amount to start a Magic EA account with, but you can scale it up as well. So if you have a trading account that's $60,000, $70,000, $100,000, the Magic EA can be scaled up. And all that means is that you'd be trading larger trades and making more profit. But percentage-wise in your account, the percentage of profit is pretty much always going to be the same. And it should be not less than somewhere between 1% and 2% per trading day over time. Okay, now you can see in this account where I made $1,700 this week, I'm only using 3 mini lot size trades. So, you know, the pip value for each pip is about $3, depending on the pair, of course. But anyway, that's the video for today. I hope to hear from you. And remember, if you order today or tomorrow, I will give you 6 weeks of a license for the price of a 30-day, or essentially 4 weeks. Okay? So, talk to you soon. Bye for now.